Myself personally, I think I'm, kind of getting back in the swing of things, just being out for a whole year. Every practice, I start feeling more and more comfortable. So, that's been going good, but just got to get more confident and just get back to used to playing football. As a team, I think, every practice we go through film, we see a lot of good things, a lot of bad things. And I think, just we got a lot of new people new to the program, a lot of people stepping up in the new roles. So I think everybody just, right now we're working on getting on the same page. There's a lot of times where we're seeing a lot of good things from people. A lot of people are stepping up. A lot of people are, taking that next step. I think as spring goes on and, in the summer and in the fall camp, everything's gonna come together.
On a personal level, one of the biggest things I've seen a growth in is definitely my power and weight room translation into spring practice now. And collectively, I think the young guys have done a really good job stepping up and getting better each and every day, and continue to get better throughout. For the future, we want to continue to, on a personal level, work on footwork and as a collective level, just get better as a group and work more in unison.
I think just, being away from the game a little more. Definitely by myself, just learned, that I don't give up easy. I think I never, just from being hurt right away, never really took too much time to feel sorry for myself. Just another challenge, and just made me that much more ready for this year. And then also, just not having to worry about the stresses of games every week, I was able to kind of, sit back and learn a little bit more from film, just being a little more relaxed and just being able to take a little time for myself to be able to really just learn more about defenses and, just from Coach Shannon and hearing from guys like Elijah and Coop and EJ and Charlie, just hearing what they're thinking, picking up little things based on what they're seeing and just thinking about ways I can, implement that into my game. Yeah, I would say that it was a little hard just, not being on the field with the guys, but I tried to do my best, especially with the young guys. I felt, Coop and E and all them, they had been around for a while and they seemed to have it, but, just talking to guys like Davion and LeBron and then Miles with his injury, just, trying to be there as best as I could for them, because I knew that, going into this year, that's what I was going in with, and just trying to build a relationship with them and just, trying to make sure that they're where they at, where they need to be at mentally, and just, thinking the right way moving forward. Pretty good. KB. What up?
Good.
Yeah.
You know that was going to you anyway, bro.
I hope so. I came here and Marsh had it first.
For real?
Yeah, because I hadn't asked him yet. I hadn't asked to switch yet. And then he was like, I don't even want 8. I was like, yeah, no, we got to get that done. Got you. And I got 6x2 and he's got the corner? Mm-hmm. All right. Yep. And then when we move to the left, I'm getting on the ball, okay, and he moving.
And vice versa.
Yeah. I got you, Bruno.
Yep.
2, 3.
Are you trying to get in front of all of them, get behind all of them?
Yeah. I mean,
if it's stereotype.
Yeah. Like you get behind the first and just find the hole. Oh yeah, what? Me. Come on, Shad. Yeah, I mean, I think, these past couple years, like you said, it's been a real deep room. I think, just even throughout spring ball, like it's a room that, nobody's 100% sure about their role right now. I think it's a room that every practice there's competition going on. You're constantly having to prove yourself. And then also just, as a group as a whole, we understand, like, all right, we got multiple guys that can go. So, we're not worried about the next man stepping up, and we all understand that at some point, somebody's gonna go down, somebody's, gonna need a break, somebody's gonna need something where, next person gonna have to step up. Everybody's ready for that.
So I got to learn a lot from the older guys when I was young, learning from Aiden Fisher and Mikhail Kamara and Pond from the defensive end. I got to learn their leadership skills on and off the field and being able to translate that for myself and, begin to learn myself this year as well. And hopefully I'll continue to teach the younger guys for this spring and then into the fall camp. It all starts with being a pro, starting in the meeting room, being able to understand the plays and the different things that we're able to learn, and then to be able to translate that to the field because, being able to see that for them is a big step, and, that brings confidence to myself and to them. So, just being a pro, keeping the locker room clean, just doing the little things to show them that, it's really important for this program and to continue that for football and not football.
The other ones, if you have any questions, just ask me. You just break them down, pick to win, just play it in 0. 0. Hey, Squeak. Cut that out, yo. Bro, can you stop talking? What's up, dummy? Yeah, you gonna have a day?
Yeah. A control day.
Always.
My teammates say day.
Yeah. It's always a good day. If you're gonna glue it, just go all the way through. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know it's like brand new, so just, you're good. Ton. Hey, let's pick it up. Good. Let's go. Bonds. Prada Bambino. Let's go, baby. Have a great day. Let's go. Woo! Thank you. Come on now. There you go, Tuck. Do technique.
Yeah, 3 times. Set to him. Say, hey! Good. Here we go. Push off your left toe, pick up your right toe.
Oh no. I crossed there. All right, let's do it again. Screw up. Hey, that's good, Blake. Good. I know it's just hard to get a good look with D-line and front O-line, But that was good, like, in reaction. Reskin and tuck, yep. Good reskin. Yeah, tuck. You're good, though. That's right. Keep working moves, though. Throw it. Don't be afraid to throw it. Let's go, come on.
Obviously, I mentioned before that we had went out together to grab the Squeak Burger that he had recently just made, and that's obviously a big culture thing, and he's done a lot for us for culture-wise, and I learned a lot from him, and it just translated into locker room and then onto the field, and I feel like the bond that we have is really strong, and it helps, just being friends off the field so that we can help each other on the field. We got a lot of different plays that we've worked together with on the field, and it's worked very well for us.
Good hands, Tuck. Good hands, Tuck.
Yeah, I think as a whole, just the details. Like I said, there's a lot of new people, so it is a little difficult right now, I think, just to get everybody on the same page. There's a lot of guys learning the offense, a lot of guys just learning how things go here. But, every practice, everybody takes a step forward, and that's just what we need to focus on, is just doing the little things right. And then myself personally, I just feel I want to, get back to playing fast, playing confident, and just, going out there worry-free.
I know we're walking off the field better. I know we did a lot of really good things. I know there's going to be some plays that we'll want to have back and some things we'll need to continue to get better on this week.
Slide out from these 5, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Slide outs.